I can't say what I didn't initiate. They are the ones that kidnapped me and brought me here.
Lawyer moves today. Yes. Are you seeking an out-of-court settlement with the federal government?
It's them that is holding me. They should tell me what they want to do with me.
No, it's a direct question. Yes. Sir, are you seeking an out-of-court settlement with the federal government?
I can't say what I didn't initiate. They are the ones that kidnapped me and brought me here. So it's whatever they say that will happen.
But your lawyer is trying to move Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act, which calls for negotiation. Are you in line with that?
I reminded the judge of powers.
I think it's the judge's powers. I don't think it's within his powers. It's for the judge to decide.
Okay, so would you want the judge to decide that?
Yes. It is up to her discretion to do that.
Okay, but now she has sent you to the AGF. So how would you explore that particular position of the court?
Well, the prosecutor who is prosecuting by fiat is not opposed to that. He too said we can go to AGF, and we are saying AGF can also come to us.
That's correct.
So that means they are open to the prospects of reconciliation. That's what the law says.
Okay. He's actually quoting the law, what the law says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not me.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening, SLVS. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Alafunbechi, you just said that Biafra is a spirit, it's an ideology, that it cannot die. But we are seeing so many interventions from federal government. Even under Muhammadu Buhari, we saw a situation where the government tried to pacify those that fought on the sideline of Biafra during the war, perhaps by way of compensating them. They did not implement it. They came out with incentives, at least to give the wounded during the war, and some of the families that lost their loved ones, that lost their children, their uncles, their mom, and their children died as a result of kwashiorkor, that is malnutrition. They came out with incentives, they proposed they will pay. But today, Nigeria being what it is, nobody in Igbo land received any incentives in that regard. It was a lie, naked lie. Buhari just used it, immediately seized power from who was that man he ousted? Jonathan, because that one was not victory. He ousted Jonathan, he seized power, he said Biafra gone, Ojukwu said forget Biafra, which is a lie. The lies they always tell the Igbo man. The lies they always tell a woman that is so what? So, how do I put it here? A woman that is so flexible, you just talk all manner of rubbish, you just lie down. Cheap women, then they will sleep with her. That's the kind of lies they always tell Biafrans. That's I mean the Igbo man. So, the whole wounded in Igbo land, the dead, no compensation. Most of the properties owned by the Igbos that were stolen by the Port Harcourt indigenes, this what do you call them? These Ogoni people, Ogoni, then Kalabari, Ikwere being our brothers, they still join them and make sure that all our properties were tagged abandoned property in River State. We did not recover all those properties, and so on and so forth. They seized all our properties in Port Harcourt. They could not give it back, relinquish it back to the original owner. Look as if your opinion is a popular one. I can see somebody trying to help you out. Trying to help me out because we lost everything to Nigeria. Nobody ever compensated us. It is a naked lie, a lie that runs as fast as stealing fan. It's being told on daily basis by Nigerian government. Pathological liars. If any family has been compensated since, they should come forward and tell us. We're on social media. The world is a global village. Such a person could even speak from the most interior part of Igbo land. The whole world is here because the satellite is there. Whatever you shoot into social media will go viral or global as fast as possible. I think after the war, though they said no victor, no vanquish, I think there were 3R. That is reconciliation, reconstruction, and reintegration. If you look at those 3 R's, does it mean Gowon failed in his effort to implement them? Gowon failed woefully to implement them, though he was a nice man. But the forces, being that the people around Gowon, the Fulani hegemonies, can never see anything right in Igbo man. The devil, the devil or Satan called devil or whatever, serpent called Satan, the snake called Satan or devil, has blinded the Fulanis to not recognize the Jews globally, let alone Igbo man. Because Igbo man is 100% Jewish. We are Christians. And Fulani is anything opposite Jesus Christ. They are antichrist. All the promises no victim, no vanquish, blah blah blah, reconstruction, reintegration, reconciliation. All those R's, they could not compare Gowon. They could not remember for Gowon or even assist him to implement it. It was not implemented. Nothing like reconstruction, nothing like reconciliation. From 1976 till date, Igbo man has never at least captained the leadership of this country. It's a lie. So let me tell you, Oga, no reconciliation, no reconciliation, no reconstruction. This integration is null. We don't want again. What we want now is emancipation of the first Jewish state. Okay, I want to ask a question. But I want to ask one question. Before you answer the question, I will bring in another perspective. Okay. Could it be the reason NNAMDI Kanu, Simon Ekpa, who may not witness it, not that they didn't witness the war, who may not participate in the war, have not taken over the struggle? You answer that question later, Mr. Raf. Okay, but let me ask you. Look at Second Niger Bridge. Yeah. Some people have argued that the government of Muhammadu Buhari did well by building that infrastructure. Is it a part of reconstruction? Anyway, if you ask me, I will tell you that that is not bridge. What I see there is flyover. If you see bridge, Niger Bridge was perfect before the war. We blow it up because we don't want the federal forces to come from the axis of Onitsha. We brought the bridge down. That bridge was built by Mongo Park and co. Listen and listen good. It was not an effort or achievement of federal government of Nigeria. That was when the British, landed in Nigeria. They tried to expand trade and commerce and industry, trading. I listen to me. So that's why that bridge, Onitsha Bridge, remained the best. That as of that time, as I'm talking to you now, Onitsha Bridge no be amo. That one no be bridge. Now flyover they do that. Now long road be that bridge. I flyover. That one I don't see it as a bridge. Ask Buhari how that bridge was during the war. When he was captured at Mpo Aziz, how Onitsha Bridge was during the war. Are you listening to me? Okay, no, there's no achievement like that. Go to the question. Let's go into the question proper. Because I was any achievement. Let's go to the question proper. I was asking, could that be the reason someone like NNAMDI Kanu, someone like Simon Ekpa, that may not have participated during the war, have not taken over the struggle because, for what you said, it's an ideology, it's a spirit. Yes, they will not born then. They may not be born, But I know that NNAMDI Kanu has come of age. He was a kid then, maybe like 1 year or 9 months during the war. Then Simon Ekpa of 1980s, late 80s. That's a small boy. A small boy is just putting pepper in their eyes. A small boy is just like a boil in between two scrotrums for Nigeria. A small boy. Okay, what these people are agitating for? The reason why they are agitating for, the reasons, the rationale behind their agitation is what we are just discussing. They could not allow Igbo man to be. What belongs to Igbo man, they won't give him. Igbo man say want to go, they say no, stay. If you don't value us, allow us to go. Okay, what happened last year now is too obvious that the whole world is watching. Okay, Nigeria has gone a long way to broker that matrimonial certificate between Nigeria and Biafra. They have severed it. That one is no longer alimony. The alimony has what? Expired. For information, alimony is a bride price. It's kind of bride price. The price you pay for your wife's head for marriage to stay is part of alimony. And Nigeria has severed it between Nigeria and Biafra. That alimony is gone. The reason why NNAMDI Kanu was agitating in pain is what actually manifested, emancipated last year when Tinubu stole Obi's mandate. That's the reason why Nigeria is not even relenting from doing Igbo man bad. The more we spend us, the more they do it. On and on. Simon Ekpa is trying. They arrested NNAMDI Kanu, trying to what? To kill him. Ekpa took over from him, and the Ekpa is doing wonderfully well. In fact, I love that young man. But don't you fear for him because, as it stands, the federal government of Nigeria have declared him wanted. Don't you fear for his life? Okay, he has declared Tinubu wanted. He has declared Chetima wanted. He has declared any chief of army staff in Nigeria wanted. Okay, how could you just declare somebody that is living in the moon wanted, started firing gun at the moon? And wasting your gunpowder They should allow Simon Ekpa when he comes home. They should declare him wanted and get him arrested. Not because somebody that lives in Finland are arrested. A Finnish man is staying how many miles away from Nigeria, and from here you are declaring him wanted. For your information, Finland was part of USSR from 1956 till date. They disintegrated, not together with those federatives that left USSR in 1991. They left since 1956, and they know what it takes to agitate. Finland was once doing what I'm doing here. I know everybody is watching me, and the Simon Ekpa is doing so. Is it true or untrue that Finland did not agitate for their separation from USSR? It is made from 1956. See, let me tell you, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Chechnya, Ukraine, Georgia, and many federatives. And many federatives have made up that USSR. They disintegrated in 1991 through freedom of speech. Perestroika by who? Mikhail Gorbachev and the Glasnost. Two of them, Perestroika and Glasnost, give them what the freedom they needed. I mean the USSR federatives. Okay, now they needed in the 1990s, and all of them disembarked. Okay, now Mr. Alam, lastly on this.
Yes.
I doubt whether Nigeria enjoy extradition treaty with Finland, but that is not to say as a sovereign state like Nigeria may not be able to approach Finland for possibly to kickstart the process. They will arrest. No, they will not be arrested. Now, let me ask a question. If in the event that Nigeria approach Finland for extradition of Simon Ekpa, do you think Simon Ekpa have enough ground? Because we understand that there must be a judicial process in their own country to argue whether Nigeria is justified to take him. Do you think Nigeria will have a good case?
No, they will not have a good case. One thing already that is done is that country you see, Finland, is now aggrieved of what I am going through as an Igbo man. What Simon Ekpa is going through as an Igbo man. What NNAMDI Kanu is going through as an Igbo man. What you yourself, if you believe you are Igbo.
No, I'm asking this, so that we carry it along. I'm asking this in the light of abuse of power by Nigerian sovereign state. Perhaps not following rule of law.
I'm telling you that they abuse international law, not rule of law or Nigerian law or Finland law. It is an international law. The treaty they entered. Everybody has right for referendum. Everybody has right to agitate for self-determination. So Nigeria is violating international law. NNAMDI Kanu is being violated as you see him so. Simon Ekpa's name has been castigated wrongly. But if I may ask, they can never go to Finland and come back without what? Kissing their cells.
If I may ask, do you think the extraordinary rendition of NNAMDI Kanu will work against them? Because the Appeal Court of Nigeria have affirmed that NNAMDI Kanu was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you think that will work against anybody that want to extradite Simon Ekpa?
It's working against them already. See, illegal rendition is against the treaty that Nigeria has entered. International law it is. So you cannot go to another man's country and bring your citizen back without following the due process. I don't want to understand where I'm going. So, see, a stitch in time saves nine. Listen, they would have rendered Simon Ekpa since. This time it is too notorious. It's a notorious case now because even the EU is aware that Biafran man is being annihilated in the southeastern Nigeria. When they invaded NNAMDI Kanu's palace, the EU, they were watching. They gave him an audience. Later, EU gave him an audience. NNAMDI addressed Europe member nations. European Union. NNAMDI Kanu addressed them. Now, Simon Ekpa is bringing Nigerian yacht outside. Okay? Anybody that tries to swallow the seed of cherry, you must consider the shape of your anus. If you are licking cherry, Agbaloma, you will be swallowing the seed. Odala, you will be swallowing the seed. Consider the shape of your anus because it's not going to digest. NNAMDI Kanu and Simon Ekpa are cherry seeds in the stomach of esophagus of federal government of Nigeria. And this time around, to extrade them out is problem. They are squeezing their face because it could no longer escape esophagus, from esophagus to the stomach, from the stomach to the anus. I know you study alimentary canal. So if you get the top of your anus big, That is when you can even swallow mango seed and freely you can excrete it. Listen and listen good. NNAMDI Kanu, otitoto na mkpụrụ amụ na abụọ. A boil in between two scrotum testes. It is very dangerous.
I think I must say, baby, thank you for your time. This is Satellite Media.